Stephen, making quite the habit of these late winners. How pleasing a moment was that at the end?
I think there's got to be an easier way to do this, but yeah, if you knew at the start you were going to win in the last minute with the celebrations, of course. But I thought we were excellent in the first half, really aggressive with our press. Some of our football was very good and created a lot of chances. Deservedly went in 1-0, but our second half start, we didn't press. We gave the ball away, and the momentum swings, and that's to be expected against a good side like Rangers. We're good players, but we just felt, after they scored, we changed it tactically, that we were able to get more pressure on their fullbacks with our shape. And from there, we thought we'd have a chance of a counter-attack, hence why we made positive substitutions to try and give us that outlet.
Is it a game that you felt that we deserved to win tonight?
Yeah, I did. I thought for 70 minutes we were very good. You're obviously going to face a spell of pressure against Rangers. They scored within that. It's easy to crumble, but this group of boys don't crumble. They dig in again, they drive each other. A special mention to the subs that come on. Jonah works his socks off, wins the ball back. Crosses at Evan, great composure, great way to pass, and a super strike from Keelan. And all these boys have had to be patient. Young Callum Penman coming on and making his debut, so we're not frightened to put the young boys on when they're ready. And these two kids are very close to being ready and a big part of the squad.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned you give the debut to Callum in such a pressure game at 1 each. It says a lot about kind of his progression at the minute. Evan again comes on and a great assist for the goal.
Yeah, it's easy to give young players debuts when you're 3-0 down or 4-0 down when it doesn't matter, but we've got a lot of faith in them. We believe that they'll come on and impact games, so I never do things for a token gesture. If they're good enough, they'll play. If they're not, they won't. It doesn't matter if they're homegrown or not. If players are ahead of them, they won't play. But these two boys have trained with us now for the good part of 6 months, and both are classed as first-team players within our group. And yeah, we're delighted to see that. Luke Kenny as well on the bench, and hard for Luke because he's playing well, but there's players that are doing really, really well in front of him, and people have to be patient, and I think that has been testament to this group. We've shown patience and we've shown real quality. We won't get the credit for our passing and the chances we created, but we know we're a good side when we do the simple things well.
It's 3 wins from 3, 6 wins from the last 9. How pleased are you with the form that the team's on at the minute?
I mentioned it last week. We're now a point ahead of what we had last season, which was the best start in 35 years, I believe. So for what the club's been through, and we lost 3 of our new signings without being able to replace them, then the group of players deserve so much credit because they've dug in, haven't used excuses, and I think we're getting better and better. There's things we need to be managed better. The start of the second half, 3 games in a row. We have to start better. We have to make positive decisions, and sometimes there's a little bit of fear. But when we don't play with fear, do them simple things well, then we're a good side.
And Declan John agreed an extension to the end of the season. How pleased are you to have him on board until the end of the season? Yeah, we need competition in every place. Declan's played at very good levels. He showed first half especially what he's all about. Second half, he's not played for months. He's not had a competitive game for months, maybe 6-7 months now, and naturally tired. So we believe again Declan will get better. His real competition with Scott. He's been excellent for me, and that's what you need throughout the team. You've got Jonah replacing Troy. You've got Mika, who didn't get on today. Has played in the last 2 games. So that's how you win games. I have to pick a team. I watch opposition maybe 4 or 5 times before I pick a team. I would imagine the fans don't watch them very often. The players watch 3 minutes of a meeting. So we pick teams that win football matches, and sometimes you have to be brave of your decisions. Still word on Marcus Fraser. That was his 200th and appearance tonight. What's he brought to this squad, and how big a member of this squad is he? If you had 20 Marcus Frasers, life would be easy. Football management would be easy. Never gives you a problem. If he's in the team or out of the team, he played in 3 separate positions today and done them all equally well. So it's no surprise that he's played that consistently, at this level consistently, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come as well. And just lastly, a word on the fans, a nice late Christmas present for them? Yeah, they've had a few, so there'll be a few drunk people in Paisley, I would imagine, tonight. My son will probably be one of them, I would imagine. But no, we're delighted if you get that support. Even at 1-1, when the tide was turning Rangers' way, they stuck by us. There was no criticism. They encouraged the subs, and listen, together we're getting our just rewards. Stephen, well done today. Thanks, James.